Just to get that control. Now Roy is looking for a trade, but there are two players to fight against. Now even a third going for a swing. SONIQS, a great aggressive take, and well, Roy's gonna have to back away, and he's gonna suffer the consequences. They've drawn now Randy Savage back towards his A side, and SONIQS, they go as they please. They can rotate back. That is clever from Ian.
Real clever. Let's see if it actually works out though. Because they would have to make up that full take. Come down to the long interaction too, and there you go. Yeah, no, that's unfortunate. I was about to say CP2 crawling his way into C long, and that interaction would have opened things up. So Ian's impact is gone for now. All that Viper util done and dusted. Oh my god, CP2, what a flash! And he caught the other one, I think. Winsome gets a nade in onto Bob. It's a 3v3 Sully with, oh no, what is this around the corner? CP2 doesn't even get peeked. It was an Astra form, and no, it just keeps popping off. Clicks down to 1v3, and from around the corner, Winsome barrel stuffing with a frenzy. What was even that sequence? It looks real good for SONIQS off the beginning.
It did. I mean, they had all that control towards A, and then they decided, okay, we're going to see what Ian can get. Ian gets punished. They want to go back to B. Well, no, there's Killjoy utility there, and a raise nade takes down your breach. Bob couldn't get it going. He got locked in that corner, so you make a last-dash effort back to the C site. Renegades, they pick up the first. Momentum is in their favor right now. Both of these teams seem to be very momentum-based. SONIQS had it going all throughout Bind, and they couldn't be stopped. So Renegades picking up the first. It's an eco here for SONIQS. You don't expect much from this round. There's no control towards A main. Everyone on SONIQS is grouping up, but there's one Nanoswarm, and there's one man, Randy Savage, who had an ace in the last. He's got a chance really at another one here.
Swarm grenade out.
Randy Savage off the boot, waiting up for that contact, pulls out a Nanoswarm, but still goes out of
wow.
bricks.
Oh,
and
wow.
Ian takes down Roy through the smoke. The classics are working. Winsome does take down Ian. This could be a very easy cleanup by the very end of things, but look at that combo. Fault line picking up CP2 and a kill back for Dizzy. Renegades down to 2, and the SONIQS are abandoning the B site.
They have to. I mean, you get all that control, but you can't get the spike down. That's the thing with B is you need to get in and then get out, or get in and stay in and hold the line. They can't get the spike down at all. So SONIQS, they're going to cut noise. Here's the thing, though, that they can hit back towards B. Both these players, while they may not know it, are very spread apart, but they're rotating back towards the A site. It's up to Dizzy to be this very late flank, and he only has a classic. He's able to pick up maybe a Spectre when he's rotating into A, but they're really relying on the fact that Dizzy can get something from this as Retro. He's the only line of defense, but now the reinforcements have come by Winsome.
Oh. Retro Sun is sit on top of the box, but Dizzy
come back
right on B, and yeah, they're coming back to the B sites.
10 seconds left.
They're gonna have time to plant. Not only that, but Winsome has actually gone back to the spawn, trying to wrap into the C link, but making all this noise as Dizzy still in the back of sight. Plix right in the center. What a flash! Almost takes out Retro, and Retro just can't go through. Not only that, but the recon and the fault line going in. How much util do you need to take down Retro? 40 HP left on Retro. One more player remaining. Winsome has to clean it up. 1, 2. Oh my word! Look how much damage is left on the last. Winsome with a nade. Big it in. Colby to the back. Winsome wins the 1v3. Wow! I mean, talk about a round that was firmly in SONIQS' favor from the very beginning. Not even just off of the kills, right? But just their approach in general, Sully. Then it was lost.
I don't even know what to say. You stole the words right from me. That was in SONIQS' hands, in the palm of their hands. They had the spike down. They had the aggression. They shut down Retro from getting anything. And then Winsome out of thin air just appears, and he's pulled it back. SONIQS, that was their round on an eco. 5 classics, nearly converts to a round win. SONIQS, despite how maybe that round went out, it was close.
Oh boy, close for the Renegades, and their economy is struggling because of it. It's still early on, one of the rifles is able to frag back onto Renegades of an interaction over towards the long area. That's over towards C, but now long A It's at least catching on a couple of SONIQS bodies. 3 and long, Dizzy up close. It's going to be Roy with a frenzy. Going down a little bit on HP. Gets flanked from behind by Crunchy. Retro. Oh, that 180 could have actually done something crazy. But Crunchy still gets the kill, 2v4.
Yeah, disadvantage for Renegades. Always lied going into this one. They were trying to play the bonus.
Placing sentry.
So there was no real expectations. And SONIQS do a very nice execution leading into the A site. Gravwell pulls players back so they can enter in freely.
Player standing.
Crunchy's even going to take down CP2, and Crunchy is going to find 4. Cosmic Divide up and at the ready. So Renegades, it was just their bonus. They're going to have the full buyback here. No need to worry. And SONIQS, they themselves only dropping 1 player. Only 1 major reinvestment needed. So going into the 4th round, it's rifles all around for everybody.
Gonna get down, Sully. Renegades. Nice collecting back the rifles. Look down the board, though. 3 players with no kills.
Hey, man. When some and CP2 are going like that.
Sure. I mean, we were talking about how CP2, I mean, just being serious, right? I mean, yeah, we talked about how CP2 didn't have much of an impact in the last map. So, I mean, good for him. Picking up 5 kills when some with 6, that's just kind of crazy. 11 kills spanned between 2 players, only 3 rounds in, but the rest of the team has to step up. And this is the way that they can do so, being a little bit cheeky.
Here's this Cosmic Divide that's pretty strange because you can't really get the spike down on the C side. Well, now you can, as Crunchy ever so graciously gives up his life, but Roy is back for a double. Dizzy life peeking it towards the back. Cosmic Divide does end up going down, but it's gonna have to be the ultimate. Ian has used the Viper's ultimate here. Winsome's looking to clear it, a blast back straight in, but the showstopper doesn't connect.
Showstopper doesn't connect. Winsome is still out of it. Roy getting another kill onto Dizzy life. Ian still alive, barely in the gap, but gets lined up by Roy. Roy, what a round! 4 from the man, and now Crunchy's the last one remaining in a 1v3. There goes the grab pull, pulling people away from the wall. But Roy gets the ace!
How did I get this?
Unreal. We're talking about now 2 players with 0 kills. Why? Because Renegades and their individual power is unreal. Randy Savage was the top fragger in the map before. Retro was the top fragger of the map before that. Winsome, Roy, and CP2 have a combined 16 kills together. What?
Renegades have got a thing for getting multi-kills on Haven. I think it was Retro who had 6 multi-kills on Haven. Well, it's Winsome, Roy, and CP2 who have got everything for their team. Renegades, they lead 3-1 off the back of 3 instrumental players in SONIQS now. It's back to the drawing board, and Eco is trying to get the Bladestorm online, but he's been peeked on. Crunchy, though, is the one to back him up, and now they've got the Bladestorm, now they've got a Vandal, they've got a couple of guns, and they are still in this one off the first.
Trying to get a little bit of info. SONIQS. And didn't get to be touching up that mid side because look at the amount of util that's set up in that area. It's a dangerous minefield for SONIQS. If they go towards the A site, it's their best option. They face on what would be just a full retake. They have no control of the A site. Not even an eye.
Nobody here for Renegades. And here's the thing. The idea of the retake is, well, we've got Seekers. We have a Cosmic Divide to force players to swing into us. Because the spike, if you get the Cosmic Divide to line up with short and a long, I mean, the retake should be pretty simple, right? You can throw gravels to pull players through the Cosmic Divide and get the early pick. So
30 seconds
when does it go down is the question. On the hunt is 1. Look at this timing. There's 1. Down goes the Cosmic Divide. Well, never mind. It's right back up from Retro. 4 versus 3. The advantage was on the side of SONIQS only for a second.
Okay, out goes the Seekers, though, and it blinds a whole lot. Randy Savage picks up Crunchy. Bob with another one. Watch out for the Bladestorm on through. There's 2 players trying to go in. But Roy picks up Dizzy like a clay pitch in the midair. 1 more player remaining in a 1v3, and Roy gets a 3rd. Roy the boy with a cleanup. Are you kidding me?
That ain't no boy, man. That ain't no boy. That is a man, Roy.
That is a full-grown man.
Renegades.
Holy.
They're doing SONIQS dirty. 4-1 to the lead. Their retakes have been so clean. I don't know what it is, but NA, we built different on the retakes. Oceania, they got nothing on us. SONIQS, that's the difference. We talked about it like 4 hours ago, I want to say, when we were watching the SONIQS game. That style difference. SONIQS are used to falling back out of the site. In Oceania, you don't have to deal with those flanks. Don't have to deal with the pressure. You leave the site off the post plan and you try and stick it out. We saw that when we were watching their quarterfinals game against Ukers. They did the exact same thing in Renegades. I don't know if they had the read. I don't know if they just know what SONIQS going to do, but they read them like a book. Renegades looking for a 50, or is it SONIQS who've got lesser guns going into this one, but a rolling thunder to try and set themselves up in a hunter streak for the post plant possibly.
Off your feet!
Oh, rolling thunder, the first sight of it. And they set
perfect grab
alone,
well.
and it's perfect grab well. Thank you, Sully. Wins some, picking up one of the
Oh!
But Dizzy Life is here to frag, catching up two with just a sheriff. Wins up in retro, cleaning things up though. Wins up around the corner, takes down Ian. And no matter the effort from SONIQS, they get picked up and put away in one fell swoop. Renegades for the third round in a row. And I mean, just that rolling thunder, I thought that was enough, but it wasn't tight enough of an angle.
Honestly, an insane grab ball comes out from CP2.
Right.
That's the impact you need from your Astra. That's what we didn't see on Bind, but we're seeing it here. He knows it. I feel like he heard us, man. CP2, you're turning something on, and Renegades, 5-1, they lead. SONIQS with whatever they can muster here. This time it's them that's getting shut down.
Concealment.
Oh, CP2. Big jump, and look at the amount of util he has around him. CP2. Ooh, Plix takes him right through the smoke, though. And never mind the setup. Dizzy now. Taking up real estate in the back of sight, waiting up for the approach. Roy now with a hound, getting a little bit of info, knows that there's at least one over towards the back of sight. So Dizzy essentially has to be that bait for the Cosmic. The fight goes up.
Wow.
Dizzy escapes. He was just there for the first contact. The headshot would have done it to him. But wow, what a flash! Winsome takes down two. One on site, it's Crunchy. Blake's now in a 1v4. Just has a couple of shock darts and it's blocked by the wall. And Randy Savage gets the kill. Wow!
Don't even
Strong legs, both strong in not only his flashes, but his fragging potential. What a round, man.
Huge again. Renegades, these retakes, they are so deadly. That flash to swing, great coordination coming out from Renegades. SONIQS, don't know what to say. This is a stark difference from what we saw on Bind. Renegades, they were the ones getting shut down. I don't know, man. Maybe it's the defensive side where both teams shine, and Renegades have just got the confidence going. SONIQS, you can't stop them. Winsome, Roy, CP2, everybody is clicking here for Renegades. We saw it against Seeker. When everybody starts to frag, you can't stop these guys. SONIQS, another light buy, another eco here in round number 8. And what more can they do? Renegades are rolling them over on this map, and it looks like it might happen again. They've got 4 ults, and SONIQS have got nothing but a dream entering the B site.
Blocking sight.
Dizzy trying to take a whole lot more control than you would expect, but Winsome somehow winning that one out. Crunchy could line 2 up. Tells Roy around the corner. A quick battle as he just waits it out, and Roy actually has the Seekers. He wants to use those Seekers as flashes, essentially.
Nowhere to run!
Oh, now they're gonna punish Roy.
Roy
Might go down. No, he's not.
No, he's
Blix
not.
doesn't connect. And now look at what's happened, because Renegades have got 2 picks back. In the meantime, Crunchy's tried to make space with the spike. Look how far gone it is. There's even a flank from CP2. All 3 players are here. Astra Stars are down, but there's one to delay Plix. If they can get the time and they can pull him back, never mind. He goes straight into the site. But they have utility for this post plant. And Crunchy, you got to make your own advantage when you're down in a 4v2. It's Plix alone. Randy, apologies, Retro with that swing off of the bird from Roy. Too many R's going through, and Renegades have a 7th. Oh, please don't do it again. Not again.
No. Come on. I'm not saying no because Renegades won the round. Just do the thing. Prod, do the thing. Just show the thing. I know they have it. I know they have it. I know it's coming.
They're sparing us.
20 seconds left. Are they sparing me? Okay,
I hope
fine.
so.
Score is 7-1 going over towards the side of Renegades as now... Come on, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Our production team for the day. Thank you so much to Itzo pressing the buttons out for today, and Ty being our observer. Hardworking bunch as we are heading into yet another round. SONIQS looking to bounce back, and well, that's certainly not a way to do it. Win some with an immediate kill onto Baba Crunchy with a quick kill back onto Randy Savage. Essentially 2v1 or a 1v1 on site.
Yeah, but look at, I mean, here's the issue though, is that there are 4 ultimates. The revive is free onto Randy Savage here, as nobody's going to be able to stop him with the Nebula going down. Oh, good heavens. I'd say the main issue is now for SONIQS is they've got no flashes, right? This execution just became 10 times harder into such a congregated area where flashes are necessary. You don't have a paranoia, you don't have breach flashes, you got nothing, but Dizzy has got an op. I forget what impact this man can have, and right off the bat, he swung for 1.
All right. Sweet wall takedown immediately comboed up with an op shot. So this one, essentially 6 players for Renegades. They've been taken down to half. 3 players remaining as now SONIQS have the man advantage. Still 3 around the site. It's very good util to play around with. Retro can just delay this for as much as possible. Here with a slow orb, Roy is in a retake scenario for A, has the flashes ready, has the Seekers for an immediate action too. SONIQS, they don't want to touch that by any means. Rotating back over towards the C area.
Yeah, but here's the main issue with going back towards C is you see the Astra util. It's been pulled back. Dizzy, can he punish? No! Had the idea, Retro. He definitely saw it. He definitely had to see it, and now he's been punished because he didn't take the shot. Lockdown goes in. Well, that's one way to nullify the Viper's ultimate. And Crunchy, he's up close, but he's gunned down from a 3 versus 4 back to a 3v2. And yeah, that Viper spin can't do anything. He's got to get back in now, but even by this time, there's no point to risk it.
Yeah, he can't. That's insane. What a counter to the Viper's pit, as now it goes down. Ian still takes down Randy Savage, who was defusing at that. Plix still around. They have no idea he's here, but no, the recon pull's gonna go down. Almost coupled his pants down, so now it's a 1v2. Retro around the corner, going for the jump, has a side out, double peek. Oh my god, the classics! 2v1 with nothing but classics. Retro gets the kill onto Plix.
Wait.
And the defuse will be able to go down.
Don't even
8-1.
A second left.
Oh.
So close. SONIQS, man, they're bringing it back. I can feel the energy. Renegades. Retakes are still looking so good. They try to stick in the sight. SONIQS, that's the thing, is that they're not used to sticking in the sight. That's why they play with the Viper's Pit. But man, a great reversal, a lockdown from Randy Savage, and sends them all packing. 8-1. SONIQS, they are struggling here on the attacking side. Now, I like to give a shining light to maybe on the defense where there's an opportunity. But folks, Renegades, they've got the momentum. We saw it on Vine when SONIQS had the momentum, and they've got it going. A great grab, Will, and Retro's already found one.
All right, quick one for Retro. Back onto Crunchy. Win some. Could be playing up in a crossfire scenario with Roy again. Roy has been so dangerous and long, but instead it's actually Winsome playing up that first contact. Blade Storm is out, not able to catch anything, so instead it's Winsome with a kill onto Crunchy. And the SONIQS, they haven't exactly stopped approaching A either. They just assumed this one's done, but they're going double into heaven.
Yeah, and there's even CP2 on this, on even the bigger flank. It's not looking good. SONIQS, we said it earlier, is that they're a team that loves to back out, but there might not even be a need. No. Winsome does end up missing, but it's CP2 here on the flank, and yep, there it is. The Cosmic Divide for the retake. 4v3 to find 9 Renegades. They're gonna get it going, but Dizzy, he's got a Blade Storm.
Oh my god, he needs to get a headshot here, so he has to stick up to the Spectre. He escapes away, though, off the dash. Winsome could easily take him down, and indeed he does. So 3 remaining. Plix and Ian combining. Watch out for the flank. Do they know? No, they don't. CP2 takes up Plix. Oh my, Ian, you gotta play time. CP2, gravity well in the back. Ian does, but he still gets the kill. CP2 trying to go for the defuse. Does he have the time? Oh my god! 0.03 3 seconds separates Renegades from a devastating loss to SONIQS, or a devastating loss for SONIQS. But instead, they make their way through, and Sully, the Australians, finally have a round back. Wow.
CP2, man, the balls on this guy to go into astral form. Dude, he went into astral form mid 1v1 clutch and only lost it by 3 milliseconds. Dude is something else. The confidence, man, to go in astral form like that. Renegades. Yeah, it's the funny meme, but Barcelona or Renegades. Jeez, that's stuck in my head. Renegades. They're leading heavily here. 6 rounds ahead in SONIQS. Well, the fire is back, hopefully, but 2 rounds to go in this half. We'll see if they can recover.
Oh, Plix, love that. Immediate one onto CP2. You still have Retro sitting on top of platform in a crossfire. That's gonna leave the rest of the map empty. Roy doesn't have that ulti. So off of this A control, Renegades, I really don't know what combo they can pull off to actually retake this. It's gonna have to come down to just straight battles.
I think they were hoping that the Asher doesn't go down, but this is so tricky. That's a beautiful cosmic divide as well. They've got flashes. I think that's the biggest thing, though. That's what's made it difficult. Is these flashes and Dizzy. There's no way they expect this. Randy's gonna walk into it. He's not. Oh my!
Whoa, whoa.
Oh my!
No,
oh my! Dizzy!
Dizzy!
Oh my!
Randy's
Randy's got 2.
Enemy remaining.
What the? Winsome gets 2, and not only that, but Crunchy gets naded. How was that so clean? The dynamic duo, Randy and Winsome. 9-2. What just happened?
Last round in the half.
That's not funny, man. Yeah, we've
I'm
gone
losing
with
my
memes, but that is not
dude,
funny, man.
I
The
feel bad.
Timing, dude. The timing that Dizzy had. Walked forward maybe a step or two too early, and Randy just creeps on in behind, dude.
All right.
Goodness me, Renegades. One more round in this half, and SONIQS, they are not looking too hot. They need a third here, and that's understating things.
And some from above.
Oh,
Lace takes down Bob. What? Oh my god, CP2. He's even blind. Still catches up another one onto Plix. Crunchy with a quick one. All right. This duo could potentially do it. Look at the rotation from the Renegades. They went all in on the C site. SONIQS, they have the jump, and they're going to be able to get the spike down.
yeah, but here's the thing again: is Renegades retakes, dude. They're on another level right now. SONIQS, they have Ion's orb. But that's really about it. Alongside these stars, I forgot to mention, of course, but only 2. So he's got to use these incredibly wisely. There goes the Viper's Pit, but with the guns they've got, it is incredibly difficult. And we've seen Roy in his guiding lights and how good they can be in getting info and clearing out spaces. It comes down to the Viper's Pit to win this round.
Oh, in goes the Hound. Could be big info, but look at the gravity well. Stalling out that pressure. We saw it off of a take, and now we see it off of a retake. Crunchy still over and short, and they know where he is, but Crunchy gets an immediate one onto Randy Savage. Out goes the swing. Retro goes down. Roy now in a 1v1. Flash right through. Has to get it, but there's no time. Iron glow third for SONIQS.
It's a closer. That's all we can really say. SONIQS finding a third now. Renegades. Dude, come on now, man. Renegades. Listen, I bring this up. I'm not going to say it. You're not going to catch it. Over and over. I'm an AP stat student, man. The stats don't lie. Renegades, they dominate. Look how many diffuses. Dude, 7 diffuses and a half. That's gotta be some kind of record in NA. The retakes for Renegades were literally insane. I don't know how to put it. The stats don't lie. 7 retakes for Renegades. That's something different. That's just something different.
See, that's that regional difference, man. We talked about it before. SONIQS, they just want to get used to playing post plants in the way that they're not exactly used to. They have to play it up. They have to play up front and center. They can't be playing passive. SONIQS, they're learning that little by little. And I mean, honestly, they're succeeding. But for that one, Renegades, it was the diffuses that mattered.
Yeah, I mean, there's no telling what Renegades are going to do here on the attack. I mean, these skies, the sky guiding lights, he really is a pioneer, Roy. Flash goes in, but there's nothing different here. Jet with a breach, it's a classic combo, and Dizzy is good for one. Another flash to go, and Dizzy out for blood. He's looking for more here, Gus.
No, he wants to get that momentum back up, baby. Yes, sir. Dizzy takes down Roy. Still 2 more. Do it for the boys. 50 seconds left. Renegades with only 2 remaining.
Where do they go?
Where can they go?
Nowhere to go. Oh, Dizzy, he's on the hunt. He wants the ace. SONIQS sitting and waiting. So much noise. You can't rotate to C because Ian is sitting there with a Viper's Ball. Man, after this round, I'm convinced we're going
30 seconds left.
Here. Call me crazy. Stats don't lie, but it's Valorant, man. Stuff happens. And SONIQS, they are the stuff.
Well, Dizzy, get yourself an ace. Just get it over with.
Here we go.
Okay, never mind. CP2 ends up getting the kill, so out comes CP2 getting another kill on the ball. 13 seconds left. And the takes down 2 collateral from Plix. Kobe into the back. Okay, so that was cool. That was, I think that was better than the ace, honestly. In my opinion.
Yeah, dude, we said it earlier. It's the battle of who can one up the other, and I mean, SONIQS, they just did it there in that one round, but can they keep it going, right? It's still a far cry from a close game right now. Renegades dominated the first half, but I will say this. I think the only thing I have going for SONIQS right now is that, dude, they have a very defensive composition. Like, there is no doubt about that. And the way Ian was playing Viper on Vine, there's no doubt in my mind that they still have something cooking. Okay, Nova Pulse, Santa Gravwell, and Dizzy with the Marshall. He's able to back out and get out of dodge, but there's still more to come. Another right click, dude. He's just having the time of his life.
Oh, I'm sorry, I had to laugh. Dizzy, man. Complete clapback onto that satchel in. It's just like, what are you doing here, dude? Okay. Come on, get back out there. Pulls out the classic, whips on him, no issues. 5th round for the SONIQS. However comedic it was for the first 2 rounds, this is where it gets serious, because now the Renegades can seriously build back that momentum.
What have they got planned? There's an early gravel here. You can, dude, there's gonna be, all right, I'm calling it right out. Both gravels are gonna go off, and no one's gonna get any control. It's up to the breach. It has to be the breach in Utah.
Oh my God!
Both gravels go out.
Well done. Good call, Sully.
Both gravels go out, man. Hey, I appreciate it. It's my job. But the breach fault line, that should have been the difference maker, but it doesn't look like it's done much to slow Renegades down. Full control over here towards A. The Viper's Wall, though, I get very scared because I'm curious to see how he wants to play this here on the A side in particular. Wall will go up. The orb is ready. I think it's set up towards long this time instead of short. So 2 players here, and Ian's in the mutts of it.
Powers out.
Oh!
Ready, savage, man. Takes one down immediately. There's still 1 here on the A side of the back lines. It's Ian that gets traded out immediately by Retro. Retro was down there and Plix was up there. How did he get that kill? 2v4 now for the SONIQS, trying to make their way back into the A site with nothing but Spectres. 3 flashes now for Bob. He can go pretty nuts with it. The gravity well pulls back 1, but Crunchy tasked with a 1v4, booted down to a 1v3. It's full HP practically with everyone here on site, and the Spectre from long range, it won't cut it. Renegades 10-5, doubling the score line of the SONIQS, as we do have the rifles back for SONIQS, but this might just be their last chance, Sully.
It has to be. It's everything here for SONIQS. Their first grand finals. Is it going to be their first silverware? SONIQS up for Dizzy. This, I have to say, it has to be the game changer. If Dizzy can pop off with the up, if he's able to punish, if he's able to get frags, that could be it. A smoke or a nebula and a gravel ready here, it seems to be for the side of CP2. There goes the gravel. Won't be able to deny everything. Fault line goes out, and it's Dizzy. Man of the hour. He's got an op, and there are 3 players known to know.
Oh, look at the free fire, though. Almost driving away Dizzy from even attempting that. So instead, it's actually Bob playing up close over an A long that gets traded out. He has to readjust though. Dizzy is still going for an approach, but ooh, whose star is that? Dizzy, he can't approach any further. That could turn into a gravity well ASAP.
Oh, 2 have been placed. So I'm thinking that the one toward short is gonna have to be Renegades. Okay, now he's got the orb. He can get the revive. They're gonna play the 5v4. There goes the smoke, but Dizzy, he can't do anything.
Oh my God.
5v4 advantage. Back in Dizzy. There's the beacon. There's the kill. I thought he got the second.
Oh my word, Dizzy. Even when he misses, he looks cool. Well, it's a 4v4, Sully. Renegades are making their way back over towards C, but look who's here to stop him.
Oh, no.
Ian with a short. Oh no.
He's got no toxins, Gus. He's got nothing to go for him.
Exactly. He's been holding on to it for such a long time. He needs to hold it off for the take. And it's eating it well. Look at the amount of damage, but he's not going to be able to get anything. Instead, it's Royan. Needs to take out Crunchy, and Winsome gets 2. SONIQS, they got wiped up 1 by 1. Light him up. Randy Savage looking to stamp their way to get themselves a 12th round after this, because SONIQS, their economy is in shambles.
I like how you don't use shambolic anymore, but Renegades, yeah.
Well, I use shambles because it's a good term.
I like that, yeah.
Well, shambolic is still pretty cool too. I don't know.
Yeah, S.
Well, thank you.
S. Shambles. SONIQS has an S. Good correlation, but yeah. Speaking of shambolic, dude, this is not looking good for SONIQS. They've got one more buy it for them. So, Renegades, 11-5. One more round to go to get to 12, and then SONIQS, they've put in a lot into this one. They've essentially full bought here. Yes, the max loss bonus is for them, but how long can they keep this going?
Well, let's see it, because now Renegades splitting up actually attention between mid and A. It is quite popular that they do maintain their Sentinel on alert, especially the amount of info that Randy Savage can get. Has that turret near, but might just regain with their teammates as in comes Renegades. Retro getting one. Plex is stuck. Plex is stuck. That is massive. The gravity well coming out huge, completely discombobulating Plex. And now Dizzy still remaining up top. Dizzy can't see anything, and Dizzy just goes down, dude. Retro, so cheeky, boosting himself on top of the wall. Crunchy, nice denial though. Nice slap to the face to Retro. Instead, though, you do have Renegades, essentially a 4-man crossfire. 3-man crossfire, actually. Randy Savage looking back into short, trying to take down Ian. Ian with nothing but a Spectre, and it simply does not work. Crunchy now at a 1v4. It's a shooting range for him, trying to take down the turret. Right on time is Randy Savage. Renegades, they land themselves now with 7 map, match, and championship points.
For not only the cash prize, but 800 points towards the Summer Champs in August. Renegades, you said it earlier in the day, Gus. You said Renegades, there's something different about them. There's this aura around them. When we saw them against Seeker, we're seeing it here on Haven. 1 more round to go in 3 major ultimates. Showstopper, Cosmic Divide, and the lockdown ready for Randy Savage. It's been so instrumental in the past. And SONIQS, everything here on the line. This round is everything, and they've got what they can. Spectres, Vandals with light shields, and whatever they can muster. It's not looking good for them. It's, as you say, shambolic.
Renegades opening things up with a kill from Winsome. The Hunter's Fury early on is a waste of an ultimate. Doesn't end up catching off anything, and because it was so early, well, doesn't exactly scatter out space. Renegades, they find themselves with a man advantage, but okay, Ian takes out Winsome immediately. In goes the Cosmic Divide. Ian just needs to put down these mollies, and it's gonna be a deadly combo. Out they go, fault line in. Blix is still right behind. It's a double stack in the back, but CP2 and Retro take down a couple. Blix, the last one remaining in a 1v3, takes down Randy with 50 seconds left. He's trying to get it down, but the gravity well doesn't do all too much. Blix is still alive, and he's even abandoned the site. 40 seconds left. Spike will be able to go down. If Blix does this, probably the best play in Valorant history.
Oh, there should be no shot here, Gus.
He has to. Renegades have opened up the path to the Summer Championships with silverware as they beat SONIQS in the Grand Finals.
What an insane best of 3 series. 17-15 on Icebox, 12-6 on Bind, and then another dominant matchup from Renegades, 12-5 here on Haven. What a deserved victory. They fought long and hard, 3 best of 3. Dude, that first map was like two maps in and of itself, and they fought long, they fought hard, and they brought it to the finish line. Well done to Renegades. Condolences to SONIQS. They looked like such a good team, and it's only up from here.
That's their second loss for SONIQS now. Their second best of 3 loss. And they end up taking it from Renegades. Renegades. What a story. I had set this up as 2 teams that desperately needed not only this win for Summer Championship,